Welcome back, guys. So today we start working on the A45. If you guys watched the last video, you would know that we have got an issue back here. So the braking system back here, guys, when you use the e-brake, it does not work and we have got some kind of error. So I have plugged the machine in and it's told me there's a fault back here with the motor or the caliper, but I'm not too sure just yet, guys. So what we need to do is I need to take this alloy wheel off. Once we got it off, we can investigate back there, see if there's anything out of place or if there's anything damaged. So yeah, let's start the video off by actually removing the alloy wheel and let's get straight into it and let's see if we can find out what's going on back there. Right, so the alloy wheel is off and I figured out what's going on, guys. So this piece here is basically a motor for the e-brake, and right now it's just kind of sat back here, and that's not where it should be, guys. It should be sat just here next to the caliper and it should be mounted right there. And the issue is the brackets are actually broken. So this bracket just here, guys, that's completely broken, and there's another one on the other side. Oh, just dropped it. It's causing more damage back here. But yeah, that's the other side of it, guys. So that bracket is broken as well. But I am hoping that the A45 motor is the same as the regular A-Class. I don't see why it would be different. I mean, it's just the e-brake, to be honest. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to search for the part. So for what I'll do for now is I'll see if I can find a replacement part. If I can find one local, guys, I'll just go down, I'll go pick it up, and then we'll see if we can switch it over, and yeah, we'll test it out to see if it works. Right, guys, so I just got back from the local scrapyard and luckily I found a motor of a regular A-Class. Hopefully it's the same as the A45, and these are the brackets that are broken on R1. So I'm hoping we could just unscrew it, get it onto the car, screw it into place, get it all plugged up, and hopefully start working again. So yeah, there's only one way to find out, guys, and that is to actually install it. So fingers crossed it does work. So yeah, let's get started. So we just got done installing the new motor. I'll put the alloy wheel back on there as well, so let's test it out, guys. Alright, if you guys remember, we had a yellow light, park light on there as well. That seems to have disappeared now, so let's see if the handbrake works as it should. So if I take off the handbrake, there we go, guys, the light does come off. Put the handbrake on, and the light is back on. So that's one problem done and out the way. The next problem that we need to sort out is going to be the airbag light that is on. I have purchased the bonnet poppers for that, and it's in the back of the car. So what we'll do now is we'll get those bonnet poppers installed, and hopefully that will get rid of another light. So in this box we do have two bonnet pop-ups, and they actually come with the bracket as well. Not that I need the bracket. So yeah, now it's time to actually get the bonnet pop-ups off there. I think it's just one bolt holding them into place. I'm going to reuse the same bolt on the car as well because I don't really have one on the car. So yeah, guys, let's get these installed and hopefully we can get rid of the airbag light. Last night we spent about a good half an hour trying to figure out where the bonnet pop-ups actually go into. Now we did put the bonnet pop-ups into place, and the wires themselves, guys, we could not find the connecting wire that goes into the bonnet pop-ups. We looked all around the car and there's no signs of a connection that goes into the bonnet pop-ups, guys. And also what I realised, they're not called pop-ups, they're called bonnet actuators. And also we did a bit of research last night as well, and not all A45s have the bonnet actuators. So this is one of the A45s that did not come with the actuators. And the reason why the airbag light is on is because the passenger side seat, just below it, there's a connector that's been disconnected. So all we got to do is plug that back into place, and that should hopefully get rid of the airbag light. So yeah, guys, like I mentioned, this car does not come with the bonnet actuators. Even though we thought someone disconnected them, that's not the case. This car does not come with them. Right, so just below this seat, guys, you can see we have got a yellow connector back here, and that has been disconnected. So all we got to do is just get it all connected back up. Once that's done, our airbag light that we've got on the cluster, that should go. So I'm going to do that now, guys, and hopefully that light should go. So just reset the airbag light and it has gone away. So if you start the car now, it shouldn't come back on. So let's give it a go. And there you have it, guys. The airbag light has gone off now. There is a weird rattling sound coming from the engine, so I'm really hoping it's something minor. I mean, if I revved it right now, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or if the audio's going to pick it up, guys. Right, so it is the next day, and what we did was we started the car off on a cold start, and that sound came back again, guys, and it's actually quite loud, as you guys heard. Hopefully the microphone did pick it up. So yeah, I removed the heat shield because I realized it's coming from this area just here. So we removed the heat shield, and underneath the heat shield, guys, you've got this bracket that sits on top of the turbo, and basically there's a crack just along there and on the left side as well. So I believe those cracked parts of the bracket were basically hitting against each other, and that's basically what was causing that very annoying sound. I've had a look around, guys. I can't see any other bits of damage. It's just a bracket that's got the cracks in it, so that needs, you know, welding back up, or either we can purchase a new one, but I think I might just get that welded back up, guys, and hopefully that will resolve the issue. And when we start the car again with the bracket back on, it shouldn't make that noise again, and hopefully once that's done we can move on to the fun part, which is going to be actually modifying the car. So I'm glad it's just something minor, you know, something that's not too expensive. I'll find out how much these cost online. You know, if they cost too much, I might just, you know, repair the same one. I'm sure the weld will be just as good as getting another one, to be honest. So yeah, guys, what we'll do is we'll remove this now. There's 1, 2 and 3 bolts holding it in. Once we've got that removed, we can actually look at getting it all welded back up and fit it back in. Right, so for the past 2 weeks the body shop has been closed, so not much work has been done to the A45. As you guys know, we have got a couple of cracks on the bracket that sits on top of the turbo. Good news is Z's finally back, and now it's all hands on deck to get the work done on the car. So we're going to start off by welding up this bracket. So Z's getting all the welders sorted out, getting it all set up. We are going to be welding the cracks back up. Hopefully once that's done we can get this bracket fitted back on the car, and hopefully that is pretty much it for the engine bay. We can start working on something else, like maybe putting on the new alloy wheels that I haven't showed you guys just yet. So yeah, we'll get straight into it. Right, so we welded up the broken bracket. We've got it all back into place as well, so everything's back where it should be. So let's start the car and let's see if the car still makes that sound.
I think we're good to go now.
Yeah, that rattling sound's pretty much gone now, so it's obviously the bracket that was making that sound. So as you guys know, we have got 4 bolt tyres on the car, and 2 of the alloy wheels are buckled. So I have bought a fresh set of alloy wheels. They are black gloss with the multi-spoke, and they do have pretty much full thread on all 4 of these tyres. So now it's time to actually get these on. You know, once we've got them on the car, guys, we'll see how they look. So it is the next day, and as you can see, we haven't changed the alloy wheels. That's because the ones that we purchased, they're not the right ones for the A45. So what I'm gonna have to do is basically return those, and then I'm gonna have to find the right ones for this car. So it is a bit of a schoolboy error, guys. But yeah, anyways, you can't really do anything about that right now. So we're gonna have to move on to something else. So I'm thinking right now what we'll do is we'll remove the front and the back bumper. We'll get both bumpers stripped and get them all prepped and ready for paint. As you guys know, we have got quite a few scratch marks and a bit of damage just along this part of this front bumper. We've got a bit of paint missing just here as well, and on the back bumper we've got, you know, some scratches and a bit of paint missing as well. So yeah, for now what we'll do is there's not really much space inside the workshop, as you can see, but I'll do what I can with the space I have. a Saturday night, and we did as much work as we could on this A45. As you guys know, we did take about 2.5 weeks off. Zeev was obviously out the country, so we couldn't really get much work done. So hopefully on the next video on the A45, we will be getting all these panels all sprayed up and back together and back on the car as well. Like I mentioned before, guys, I have ordered a bunch of parts for it, like spoilers, basically the full aero pack for the A45. And the alloy wheels that we purchased, they were the wrong ones. So yeah, that was a schoolboy error, but I will be selling these on, and hopefully we can find the right ones for this car. But in the meantime, guys, we are going to end the video there, and follow us on Instagram at Performance Rebuilds for all the behind the scenes of what we're doing. We've got a lot more cars coming in, so stay tuned, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next video.